Yeah, I'd say Jax would be the closest thing to Wukong in terms of my experience of how to play the game, like the way I play them. I think I'm gonna Darn Shield. Just want to survive this matchup, really. I think if I can manage to survive until I get my... Like, the thing is, I could go Longsword, but I can only beat him all in if he has Corrupting Potion. And if he doesn't, then if I have Longsword and he doesn't have that, then there's a chance that laning might get a little bit rough if I misplay. Whereas with this, even if I misplay, should be able to stay healthy. Andalov, thank you for the prime sub, I appreciate that. Do I start slow pushing as level 1 as Wukong? I actually start fast pushing, and then I try to turn it into a slow push. But I like pushing, like killing a couple of creeps and all-inning level 1, because I think this champ's really strong level 1. Ideally, you hit the range creeps, you kill 1 or 2 range creeps, ideally just 1 range creep, and you fight behind his wave. Like, for example, when he's leashing, like enemy top laner is leashing. What I like doing is, I like just going into the creep wave, kill 1 range creep, and then just fight him behind his wave, and then there's only 2 range creeps hitting me, and that feels quite right for me. And if I get a really good chunk, then maybe I can look to extend that trade with level 2. And when the wave bounces level 3, he feels very uncomfortable basing because he doesn't have much gold, and it's hard for him to walk up because I have health advantage. I mean, right now I feel like our bot lane will murder them, by the way. Right now, if they go, they're murdering enemy bot with RQ. Karma RQs and just murder them. Oh, she doesn't have RQ. Oh, damn, I'm a bit late here. Sorry about that, Mr. Gragas. I'm coming to help. Wasn't the greatest leash, but wasn't the worst either. Should I ward here? Actually, I feel like warding there is correct. Because if Wukong finds me in that bush, I'm losing all my HP. So he's gonna eat the creeps. Damn, I got one more basic. I got basic one more time than I had wished. All good though. I can't. I have to walk backwards a bit here. Because my Q's still on cooldown. His is obviously coming up. He's control over the wave right now. He's gonna hit level 2 before me. I'm just gonna try and... Oh, I could have basicked him and queued them there, but I fucked up. So I'm just gonna walk away. I missed the opportunity to trade him there before he hits level 2 and start running away. So alright. I have to trade him there because else I'm gonna miss experience. I don't want to miss experience, so I'm gonna fight him. As you can see, had I had longsword, this would have been a little bit harder. Then again, I would have 3 potions, right? So trying to trim the wave here. I'm gonna eat that little dash there from his clone. He's gonna crush this wave, and he can opt into a cheater recall here. I'm just gonna have to let him do that. As Wukong is a little bit stronger than me early game. At least that's my experience playing this matchup, both sides. Always felt like I was stronger than Riven. Feels bad, man, missing some CS. Probably could have prepped those better. Try to block that Q with my E, but in the end he wastes on the creep. He has no right. He had no E or Q there, so he walked into a bad trade for me. That was nice of him. He actually messed up his wave a bit here, so I'm gonna be able to push this out. A little bit behind in CS, but that's okay. What's happening down there? Holy moly, there's a brawl. Just checking, because I'm going to finish pushing this wave, and if he doesn't freeze, I can look for a TP bot. So right now I'm going to walk up with the wave, make sure he can't freeze it. If he doesn't freeze it... make sure he doesn't freeze. Like, it was close to freezing it, but the thing is that this wave isn't great for him. Trading like this is perfect. Like, he needs actual basic attacks to start doing substantial damage to me, because if he doesn't get enough basic attacks in, then he'll run before he kills me. Then again, he does have a thingy. So again, playing against Wukong, notice that his mana costs are quite expensive, especially. Like his mana costs are cheap, but his base mana pool is quite low. Oh, we're diving is 3. Alright, I like that. But his W costs a lot of mana, so playing around that cooldown is a huge deal. Nice. Freebie. He has body slam still, no? Hell yeah. He gets out. Wukong's still dead for 4 or 5, so I have time to push this wave and I'm back up. So right now I'm going to look to walk all the way backwards. He has home guard TP, as you can see. He can walk past the minion wave and see if he can cancel my recall or something like that. Not a fan of that at all. Just going to press my B here. I think I'm going to go Kindle Gem here. I could go Caulfield's Warhammer here and try to kill him. You know what? When you're learning a champion, decisions like these are often the right ones, just to like try and understand the limits of the champion. So like right now I'm buying a Caulfield's Warhammer, which is obviously a damage. It's obviously a damage purchase, right? And I'm doing that because I want to actually get a feel for this champ. Get a feel for how strong I can be. Lee Sin went missing after doing his Gromp, and I didn't actually pay close enough attention to see where he went. Whether he went up here, when he went this pathing or this pathing. And since our bot lane is slaughtering theirs, I'm just gonna like try to CS and like bait Lee Sin into thinking there's a gank here. Right now I'm gonna hit 6 on this creep, so I'm gonna commit to a fight here. Is he gonna level up as well? There's no way. He missed too much experience, no? Okay, he flashes. I think I can commit here with flash. Kinda sucks. I would have killed him here if Lee Sin wasn't here, but that's okay. So the wave is bad, but the wave is good. And the reason why I say that is because... Oh, he was lucky there. I shouldn't have used my AW there. No! If I hit the timing, I would have killed him there. Had I cancelled his Q there, I would have outplayed him, but yeah, he got the timing there. So the wave was good, but the wave was bad. And what I meant by that is that the wave was bad, obviously, for me, but the wave was too big for them to make us push in the wave and make a play on me. But I got cocky, and I tried to outplay, and I couldn't. So that was just me trying to learn Riven, try to be a little bit better at the game by playing her better. But in the end, it was a grief. Feels bad, but at least I tried. And I made Lee Sin lose a lot of time to gank me. So there's that too. Careful, 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 careful. Yeah, that guy's coming, and he has level 6, so he can maybe do something. So Wukong has 6. I don't have my ult. He's looking for an all-in. Let's not give him that. Let's try to push this wave in and roam, influence the map. Me staying top changes nothing for the matchup. If he wants to freeze this wave, honestly, he's doing me a favor because I'm gonna go help my teammates murder his teammates. Maybe he levels up off this? Oh, he does. Close. Wowee, the Poggers plays coming out. I'm gonna take the mid wave here. That's all Kiana. I don't think I'm gonna reach there, so I'm gonna just make sure this wave crashes. I'm gonna come in now with a wave here. Or just flash, he just flash, that's fine by me. Like, again. Just crash the wave here, start running towards top side. Oh, I didn't make that wall jump. See, I influenced the map, even though it was a little bit. I did, so woohoo for me. And there's a huge wave. He was slow pushing the wave, so I actually get to catch like the majority of this. Which feels very good, man, considering I got the waves mid as well, so. As usual when you're playing solo queue, remember to ping the potential pathing the enemy Wukong can take. Wukong could be sitting in lane here waiting to go on me and all in me. That's why I'm not going to use my E to push this wave, or my W. Because I need EW to try to escape his solo kill attempt. So Rift Herald is quite a good objective, and when you have 2 wards stacked like this, let's just drop this ping before I base here. It's good to use it whenever you can. So your wards don't stack beyond 2, which means that you want to use it whenever possible, and when there's nothing really relevant to ward, right? I'm not warding for myself to survive the lane or anything like that. Well, considering I have a pink on the map, I can get one of these, work towards my Ninja Tabai, which I'm going to pick up because they have double AD topside. I have 80 here, 80 here. So Ninja Tabai is going to be the buy for me. I have Tenacity and Runes for the Vigar Cage. Okay, they want to go top, so what I was saying is you stack 2 wards and just ward neutral objectives like this. Like right now we have information on Lee Sin thanks to the ward before basing, and had I based the 2 wards stacked, I wouldn't have done anything. So instead of warding for myself, I made sure that I ward for my teammates, ward the nearest objective. I'm hitting this because I'm looking at the bot wave, which is the wave I'm going to be playing on, right? This is the wave I need to catch. And if the enemy doesn't, like if the enemy freezes it as they are, that's okay by me. I really don't mind. I'm just gonna pressure top instead and just make the game a little bit harder for their top side to play. Okay, TP mid. So again, like if they're freezing this, then that's fine. I just need to pay attention to this wave. Like keep your eye on it, but in the meanwhile, make sure you're pressuring. Make the enemy team feel it, right? Like right now, I'm chilling here. Kiana might need some covers. I'm gonna go ahead and cover Kiana. Wukong's over here. So again, like I'm showing myself on these wards just to let them know that I'm topside. Like that's what matters here. And he's doing dragon right now. So trading some blows with Wukong here, same idea. I'm just trying to pressure him whilst I'm catching this wave, right? So right now, it's obviously nothing much I can do here. To back up. They're trying to gank you. Oh, cancelled my base. Should be looking at my own character. Looks like Ezra ulted forward, but again, like if this wave is bouncing and Israel's like freezing or pushing it, just like pay attention in the meanwhile. Put some pressure on the map. Okay, didn't take it. He's not here. The Vigar, I was looking to kill him. Again, the wave's still not coming. I still have time to roam. Of course I'm losing some of it, but that's not the point. The point is, in the meanwhile, I'm making sure my... Like, right there, Kiana would have died if I wasn't showing up there. Like, right now, Sin's gonna push it in. Alright, he's not interested. Right now is when I'm like, oh, now I can go catch it. In the meanwhile, I've been pressuring. And sure, the enemy's getting a lot of golden experience, but you're also denying them golden experience by being topside, pressuring the enemy team. And now when the wave gets here, you come and catch it. I mean, if you're going to keep hitting me, I'll actually kill you. If not, you can just walk away. I feel bad for him. I always feel bad for when people get AFK'd like that, so I don't like try to kill them. But if they hit me, then I get triggered, so I just kill them. But if not, I try to be nice and not make them feel even worse because I'm like killing them. Is game harder because of all this freezing? Not really. I mean, I used to freeze all the time as a player before it wasn't like not all the time, but when I freezed when it was good. Before I less talked about it, right? Because it's a common thing in the game. Like it's always been a thing in the game. I think his stance on freezing is that it should be done much more frequently in mid to late game scenarios, rather than only early game. And that's something that I agree with, that I wasn't doing enough as well, is actually using freezing as a mid to late game strategy to progress the game by making the enemy team make a move. That is the logic that he's trying to apply here, rather than people don't freeze. People were freezing, just weren't using it as a strategy to push the game forward. Okay. I was hoping that cage was going to disappear. But I think that was like the main idea behind it. Tried to make that wall, I could not. At least I feel like that's at least that's how I perceive it, based on communication. Iron freezing hotshot GG in season 1, basically. But again, no one was using it as a strategy to progress the game into mid to late game stages. And I think that's what makes it interesting. Right, let's get the hell out of here. Damn. Rest in peace. It's a bit of a boring game because enemy Ezreal's AFK. So it's a bit of a slow game. Not really finding any opportunities to do much. I haven't been farming much either because I was running around like pressuring the map. Oh, he's back. I don't know if he went to AFK or he DC'd. Maybe both. Freezing has always been a thing, but freezing in mid to late game was never a thing. That's the way I want you guys to look at it. Oh, he got him. And that is what Elias was trying to get people to do. Still is, by the way. People don't do it very often at all still. mostly used it like 15 minutes as like, we don't have anything to do, guys, let's freeze. Not like, you know, the map is in a locked state, enemy team can't play the game, let's freeze. What I mean by locked state is like, the enemy team is losing resources by existing, and your team is actively playing around your freeze as like forcing the enemy to come and unpush it. Like I feel like we're at a stage where freezing in mid game is like, people don't even like defend freezes in mid game because people don't actually bring multiple people to break a freeze. They just like, oh, he's freezing. Well, I guess that sucks, man. Like, yeah, that sucks. Blows is how I feel. It's not like, oh no, he's freezing, let's like break it by doing this and this. It's more like, alright, he's freezing, cool. Am I gonna get solo killed by this Drake? Because I feel like it's gonna be pretty close. Thank you, Gargus, for saving me from the Cloud Dragon. Jesus. The Cloud9 dragon. True. He was pretty strong. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know what's going on in chat, but it looks like people are having some beef. Take a chill pill, boys. It's alright. It's all good in the hood. It gets weaker the lower you are. I actually did not know that. Thank you for that. I didn't know I did percentage HP damage. Figured it was a fixed amount. What do I have to get up today? I usually get up around 12. He's strong. I'm gonna take my base here. I'm on my item. Nothing's really happening. It's a very slow and boring game, to be honest. I haven't really got to PvP this game. Because of Ezreal being AFK. Do all dragons do the same damage? Nope, they do not. They have different damages, different attack speeds, and different effects on their basic attack. So for example, Mountain Drake is the one that attacks very slowly. However, it deals the most damage per attack. It also has an AoE cone effect to it. Infernal Drake has the similar AoE cone effect, attacks at a medium speed. And deals a little bit, like deals a moderate amount of damage. Cloud Dragon deals the most DPS, but it's in like small instances of damage. And has the highest attack speed. And Ocean Dragon slows you. I believe slows your attack speed as well, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But slows like movements, like reduces your movement speed. And well, that happened. I got 2 kills at least, so at least my KDA doesn't look that bad. Alright. Day 5th. Alright, there we go. The Riven God? Not quite. Have a good night. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna play one more, I think.